Canada Medal. The Canada Medal was an honor created in 1943 as part of an attempt to establish an Indigenous honors system in Canada. It was meant to serve as the highest award that could be awarded to civilians and military personnel. The increase in demand for civilian honors during the Second World War led to the creation of a committee to examine honors in Canada. While the committee mostly dealt with regulations regarding British honors, it did manage to have the Canada Medal created. Though established by Royal Warrant and added to the Order of Wear as early as 1947, the medal was never awarded. The medal was abolished in 1966, just prior to the creation of the Order of Canada. Despite the fact that it was never awarded, it continued to appear in the official Order of Wear published in the London Gazette until 2019. Background. In the aftermath of the First World War, there was a sense of dissatisfaction in how honors were distributed. The result was the passage of the Nickel Resolution. The resolution created a policy of not appointing Canadians to peerages or titular honors, and the Government of Canada only making recommendation for a handful of non-titular honors. In 1931, the Statute of Westminster reaffirmed the equality of the self-governing dominions of the British Empire. However, there was no mechanism to establish honors specific to the dominions. In 1935, the Canadian government managed the creation of this medal by passing the recommendation on to the Dominions Office, who had experience with drafting royal warrants. In 1934, King George V signed the Royal Warrant creating the Royal Canadian Mounted Police Long Service Medal. Prime Minister R.B. Bennett countersigned the Royal Warrant on 15 December 1934, signifying that the King was acting on the advice of his Canadian ministry. During the Second World War, a group of senior government civil servants was put together in the Awards Coordination Committee (ACC). The ACC primarily dealt with questions in regards to British awards being presented to Canadians. At the same time, a parliamentary committee, the Special Committee on Honours and Awards, recommended the creation of a Canadian Order. Though ultimately rejected, the suggested name Order of Canada was eventually used for the new order established in 1967. Creation. Despite the failure of proposals for a Canadian order, the ACC managed to have the Canada Medal created. Using the same process as used to establish the RCMP Long Service Medal, a royal warrant establishing the medal was drafted and signed by George V.I. on 27 August 1943. It was to be the preeminent Distinguished Service Award for Canadians, both civilians and military personnel. The medal was to be awarded to Canadians and non-Canadians who provided specially valuable and meritorious service of a high standard. Recipients would have been entitled to the post-nominal letters C.M. or M. Do C for French speakers. Fate. The first honours list with awards of the Canada Medal was to be released on 11 November 1943. The list contained the King and other world leaders, as well as Canadian military personnel. However, the Prime Minister William Lyon Mackenzie King was not in favour of awarding the medal, and it was not awarded. While no further recommendations were made, it remained an official decoration of Canada until 1966, when the warrant creating the Canada Medal was revoked on the creation of the Order of Canada. Appearance. The Canada Medal was a round silver medal, suspended from a bar with the word merit or merit. The obverse bore the effigy of King George V.I., surrounded by his titles. The reverse bore the Royal Arms of Canada, above a scroll with the word Canada, surrounded by a wreath of maple leaves. The only medals produced were stamped with the word specimen on the rim. The ribbon consisted of 3 equal stripes of red, white, and red, the same as the Canada General Service Medal.